Internet friends, it's Radedits, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to use VideoStar for beginners. So, it has updated from my past tutorials where, like in multi-layer clip, I used to say background and foreground, and everyone has a bunch of questions about that, so I thought I'd just go over the app in whole. So, first thing you're going to see is this, except you won't have any clips here, I assume, because you're most likely a beginner, if you're watching this. And if you press this little lightning bolt over here, you can go to buy single packs, and this is where you would buy all your packs. Although when you get into the app itself, it'll ask you for it, but we don't need to get into that. But yeah, basically these are all my packs, the ones with the check marks by them. And if you want, you could just go through them and see which ones you want and then buy them. And I don't know how much it is in all total, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Don't get the all access pass, because personally I just think it's a scam, because I just want to keep getting your money over and over again. Don't do that. Just buy the packs and then you have them forever. That way you don't have to pay over and over again each month or each year or blah blah blah. So now that we've got that out of the way, to create a video edit, you press this plus sign over here. Well, you don't do that. Oh my god, I'm a flop. You press this plus sign over here, and then you choose your video format, and then either select song or edit video. And I usually do this format and then edit video. Basically with select song, you just select a song from your music library, and if you do select video, you can go to your photo library and then you can just use audios from there. And that's where I save a lot of my audios, because I'm a cheating bitch. You guys caught me. Oops. I guess we'll just do this for now because it's an edit I did, so I don't know. We're just gonna mess around with it for now. And then obviously you press make video. And now it should take you to this. And I'm probably gonna turn down my volume, otherwise it'll annoy you guys. So yeah, it'll take you to your, I don't know what to call this. Just basically a whole review of your edit, I guess. And in edit right here, you can copy, paste, merge, split, or share the video clip. And then obviously over here is your music, where, you know, modify, bleep, audio, fade out, all of that good stuff. I don't really know how to go about this, I'll be honest here, so I guess we'll just go to new, and I'll show you the options you have here. You can record a new clip, re-effect clip, modify, transform, import, multi-layer, and mix clips. And this end over here, you don't really do much with that, so just ignore that. Oh, and also right here, you can take photos, and then you can set it as the thumbnail. And yeah. So basically, you're probably wondering how to do transitions and all that good stuff. So basically, you're just gonna let it play, or you can use your finger to move along. And then you'll go to edit and split. Okay, this is very hard to split. We'll just go right here, because why not? And once that you have it split, obviously the clips are now separate. So then you'd go to new, multi-layer clip, and you'd set the background as 1. So I don't know, you could either set the background as a color or like a photo. We'll do color for now. I'm messing up terribly, I'm sorry guys. And then for 2, that would be your foreground. And then 3, you could add a text, you know, whatever. Do all that good stuff. And you can only move it if you're on the option 3. So if you want to mess around with the keyframe, you have to make sure it's on 3. And if you want to mess with the layer of 2, then you have to press the 2 and then you can move that. And obviously, as you can see here, if you press on it, you can edit the keyframe, edit the text, change it, or remove it. But yeah, all that good stuff. So we're gonna remove this because we don't need it. And over here is the layout. Basically, it's where your transitions are, a lot of them at least. So you just basically choose a transition. You can squish it. I think what we should do instead, since this is already edited, we're just going to import clips that haven't been edited yet. So excuse me while I do that. So yeah, basically I just got a new clip in all total, so we're just gonna split this as well. And we're gonna put the first clip there. And then the second clip. Which I know I didn't explain because I was just kind of doing this without saying, but like basically if you want to import a clip, go new, import clip, and then it will take you to your video camera roll. And you just choose the clip you want. So basically, I'm kind of going out of order here, but since we already did multi-layer clip, I'll show you around again. So if you're looking to do a transition, go to 1 and put the clip that you want to do the transition as 1. And then it's going to ask you to mask the video, and you can choose the shape, the color, not the color, but like you can color out stuff. This is where you would green screen. So like if you had a green screen, you would just color it out. And if you wanted to erase something, you erase it. I don't really understand this, but I guess it's pretty much the same as color. I don't know. And then I mainly just use none because we don't need anything right now. And then you press done. And then you would choose the transition and layout, and if you want to choose the coloring now, you would do that. You just kind of scroll through, do all that goodish, you know. But you can go to layout, and what you would do is this is the little bar for how much you want it to be squished. And if you choose the arrow, you can choose which way you want it to squish. So what you would do is you'd go to opacity and you'd click right here. That way it would change it to layout. And you would keep it at 0 until right before the end, and then you would mark it. So like put it up and then put it back down so it's back at 0. That way it won't move throughout the edit. And then at the very, very end, you're gonna go to how much you want to go to. And you can decide if that's too fast or too slow, and you can just change it up at your will. And I think that was too fast, so we're gonna do this. And if you didn't understand what I was talking about earlier, basically if you didn't mark it, it would just do this the entire video, and you don't want that. You want it to change right at the end. And then you would press create. Except, hold on, go back to edit keyframe. And see how it says layout 71%? Memorize that, that way you can get the same measurement for the next clip. That way it looks neater. So then you're going to go to multi-layer clip on your next clip. Choose none again. Go to done. Layout. We did squish. So we're going to turn it down. Except we're going to do it. We can either do it the opposite way or the same way, but I don't know. I think we'll do it opposite because it looks cooler. And now we're going to put it up to 71. Because in the last clip, it ended with it, so now we're going to start with it. That's basically what you do with most transitions. You do the exact opposite you did the last time. And we'll turn it down here. Nope, that might be too fast, I lied. We'll turn it down there. And then you'll press create. And there you go, it's a squish. And then if you want to merge it, you'll go edit, merge scenes, set start, and then go to the other clip, set end, and then you would press merge, except I don't want to merge it because we're still going to continue to edit. But yeah, that's basically how you merge. And now I'll go through the rest of these, which I probably should have done in the first place, but I don't know, I'm messy, so sorry guys. So basically you can do record a new clip, except that would record you instead of like a video from your camera roll, so that's pretty useless unless you make edits of yourself, which is cool, but I don't. And the other option here is re-effect clip, and that's obviously where all your effects lie. So basically you just go to this little plus sign over here, and the first thing it takes you to is the filters. And basically they're just the filters, that's it. And then this is obviously like speed, and it's got flashes and strobes. And then you got the frames, which, like, you know, that's also cool and all. And then it's got text. And then over here, I wish they would have names for it. They don't really have names, but like junky squares, I guess. That's the name of this one, yep. And that's where the cube lies that everyone loves. And just basically, yeah. That's it. So then you would choose your filter. Let's do this because I like this. And then you could either re-effect it or you could quick effect it. And if you just quick effect it, it just quick effects it. And if you were to do re-effect, it just shows you how it re-effects it, which takes more time. So I always do quick effects. And oh yeah, if you wanted to delete a clip, you would go to select, edit, and then you delete, like that. So pretty easy stuff, I assume. Now your other options here are modify clip, which you do have to pay for this as well. And obviously you can do a lot in here. This is also where your velocity is. So you do like fast section, slow section, and then you'd press apply. And yeah, or you could just slow it down or speed it up. So it's basically just where the speed is. And then a transform clip, I don't really know what to call this, I just call it your extra filtering. This is where sharpen is, which a lot of people like. And you can just click on it, and you can like choose your intensity and your coarseness, and then you'd press create. And wow, look at that, it's filtered, how cool. And now obviously, as we said before, you have import clip. And I don't think there's a limit to how many clips you can import, so literally import 1,000,000 and just have fun, you know what I mean? And then multi-layer clip, as we went through before. You can do a lot with multi-layer clip, I just kind of went through the basics. I mean, I forgot to say it earlier, but this is your color of like your background. So feel free to mess with that. And then mix clips is basically where other transitions are. Just basically all of these. I only have motion blur and Fabulous 3D. And basically all you would do is click on it, you'd press your first clip, and then you'd press your second clip, and then you'd press this little atom button over here, and you choose the color of your background. And you can, like, with this bar over here, you can see how much you, or how long you want the transition to last. And yeah, then you'd press mix clips. But I don't really use that too often because I prefer to do my own transitions on multi-layer clip. And yeah, that's pretty much the basics of VideoStar. I could definitely go through this more in depth, but I didn't really know. I think my biggest advice to any beginners out there is just go through the app. Just keep messing around with it, keep making video edits, even if they're bad, who cares? Because everyone who was once beginners at this, we all sucked. We were all garbage. If you look at my old video edits, they were absolute garbage. And now I'm like almost a pro at it, or at least decent, mediocre, I don't know. But I got better, I improved. And yeah, basically all you have to do is just go through the app. Who cares if your edits are bad, because in the end they're gonna end out amazing because you just keep practicing, and practice makes perfect. As cheesy as that is, it's super real. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you hated this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I love you, thank you, and bye.
My pride, wonder where this part of you came from. It was hidden in the shallow of your